Hello, welcome to Choices again with Thelma. Life is full of choices, and it can be a good thing, but we need to know how to make good choices because we certainly can make a lot of bad choices. I'm not going to say that's okay, but it is experience. We need to know what to put our hands on and what to keep our hands off of. The thing about life is that as soon as a baby cries, comes into the earth, is born, he has choices to make. And sometimes we say, no, he doesn't. He doesn't know anything. But he knows when he's hungry. He knows when he's not comfortable. He doesn't know a word to express that. But he has a voice. And what does he do when he finds something's just not right here? He starts to cry because he wants to either change the situation that he's in. He wants something to happen because he doesn't have verbal language. He uses what he does have. He starts to cry. He's implying that something is wrong and I want it to change. Soon, mom realizes very quickly that there's something wrong with the baby. He's trying to let me know something so that I can make a choice in how to settle this child down again. So many times she learns very quickly that he's either needing the diaper change or he's needing something in his little tummy, or maybe there's just pain. But mom knows that the baby is asking for choice to be recognized. Then a child grows up, he learns the language, not much of it, but enough to know to ask for things if he wants it. He makes choices. You give him a teaspoon of food. If it doesn't taste good, he refuses it. You give him another taste of a different kind of food. If he likes it, he responds and he eats it. From there on, he knows in his little psyche that there are choices in this food that I'm intaking. Some of it tastes good to me and some of it doesn't. I know how to respond when it does taste like I want it to taste. I know how to respond also when it doesn't taste like I want it to taste. So even a baby learns to make choices because it's important. It can make a difference in what your daily activity becomes or your daily life becomes just by making choices. Whatever God sets in the earth for mankind, He's already decided that it's the best way to do it. And all we have to do is have information about our choices and then choose which choice is going to be better for you. God has said in His Word, because He loves us so. I personally know, God is saying, I know my desire for man. It is good and not evil. But man doesn't really know how to get to the plan of God. But God shows him how. He's not going to leave him in the dark. He has people that can tell us what's right and what's wrong and the consequences. And then he has his word, the Bible, that tells us what choices we should make. And he just says, choose this day who you're going to serve. we're going to serve somebody. We're going to serve evil or we're going to serve good. And there are consequences for both. Some consequences are good because we make good choices. Other consequences are not so good because we don't make good choices. But the information is out there for us so that we'll know what choices to make. And sometimes it's difficult, but no excuse for making the wrong choices. If we get to the point where we're making wrong choices, then we switch over and find out how we make good choices. I know my desire for you, good and not evil. God is a wonderful God, and I'm glad we can know him. We can know him personally. Some people we can never be able to meet. But we, the whole race, human race, can meet God, can have a relationship with God. Because God is no respecter of persons. There's just some places we can't go. We don't have money enough, if we don't have education enough, if we don't have the right kinds of friends, there's some places we can't get. But with God, he says in his word, and we can trust it, all things are possible. I'm talking to young people as well as old people. It's so much better to learn about God when you're young. Because Satan hasn't had a lot of time to mess your life up. So you find about God very early so that he can guide your life, keep you safe. The world is a hard place to live in, but through God, all things are possible. Let his love flow in you and make your life different. Remember, there are consequences of choices that we make. And this is why we're saying you choose the choices that you make, because this is your life that you've got to live. It's not your friends, but it's your life that God has given to you. There is a poem that I know, and it says, I have to live with myself, and so I want to be fit for myself to know. I don't want to go through life's end and hate the one that I'm looking at in that mirror. It's the essence of the poem. I have to live with myself. And that is so important. Yourself.